Southern in the lobby, male versus female, males bleed and rescues en route.
And a second, 7600 Roosevelt Boulevard. Heard one person screaming at Roosevelt and in the lobby, male versus female. It's in the second district, 7600 East Roosevelt Boulevard. At Roosevelt and in the lobby, male versus female.
Rising Sun? Feedback from Rising Sun?
That's correct. We're dropping all paper. What do you got?
We're getting multiple calls for this now. It's a Roosevelt Inn, 7600 Roosevelt. It's a male bleeding from his face. He's assaulting a female and employees in their rescue en route. It's in the lobby.
Okay. Highway 11.
Highway 11.
Name, if you could, 53 in Frankfurt, set for car stop podcast, please.
5300 Frankfurt receipt.
232.
232?
Did they have anyone else stop? The first one was inclusive, second one was a negative.
That was it. 2.
At the location, we have 73 on the Boston 10 Kings office, DC 3, please.
Receive.
Hey.
See?
Hey, you can clear Borough. And, was Penway out earlier?
Hold on.
50 Grand Avenue. It's going to be in the parking lot of a window company. The white van with the doors open. 2750 Grand.
1512 receive units responded 4633 Adams, slow it down. 4633 Adams, slow it down.
2 Frank.
2 Frank.
One available. Can I get a 2 Bike 11? I believe they got the Bike carrier to a 1400 Tommy and grab the offender's bike.
2 Bike 11.
Okay, we'll be over. 2 Special B1.
2 Special B1.
I won't go over everything correct. It's going to be a false trip.
Thanks. 25, it's false.
212.
225, we can resume. 212.
Yeah, what's the 32 say about this mail?
The first person, what was the outcome of that one?
232. He wasn't sure about the first one. The second one was definitely negative.
Not sure about the first one. Second was negative.
Alright, just drop me a set. 900 St. Vincent. Hold me out at, 7348. Logan, with this juvenile.
275. I don't know what their flash of clothing was. The advisor's 2 jackets on the playground.
Jackets left at the playground. Question line.
21.
Alrighty, 21 Carousel.
I'm going to get anyway, just to the car.
Alright, Charlie.
Sure, further calls for Erdrich. 8667.
Alright, receive, thanks. And 200, just be advised, medics are supposed to be out there with a combative, so use caution responding.
15 Victor 2.
15 Victor 2.
1500 prep, set for car stop, podcast.
Steve.
6 to 5.
15 10 5.
10 5. We're going to have a car stop in 4900 with, is anyone available to send a Prince County?
So location again?
4900 with, I got a PA segment ready.
Yeah, it's 4900. What street is it?
4th Street.
Okay, proceed.
I'm going to have a Cade Zebra Harry 6869. Just come back to a Chevy, still in college.
Does anyone have the print scanner 4900 worth?
18, I have it. Start now.
18 receive.
232.
232.
That was the phone covered by the Tom unit.
2 Tom 5.
Do they need me to double back?
Tom 5, do you need 32 over there?
Yeah, if they want to ID the phone.
32, correct.
Oh, you don't Penway?
Here's a van with a door open in the back. We want to run this tag for PA tag, Zebra, Mary William, 1850. The, white Chevy, express van.
Bye-bye.
Kind of looks like they just forgot to shut it. There's a bunch of tools and everything else inside, so.
1500 Tom, and can you drop me a set for a pit stop?
6 receive.
Can I get those numbers, please?
Numbers are 11256. 11256.
Thank you.
274.
274.
4 numbers for car stop, 7200 Cassie.
Stand for receive.
1522.
22.
How many DC's over there?
19071. 19071.
Thanks. 33.
8 Tom 30.
Hey, Tom 3.
Yes, man, you guys got it. 812.
12.
Like I said, there's a bunch of tools inside. It looks like they just, left it open. I'll just write it up as investigate, vehicle.
Alright, received.
721.
721.
71, Old Boston, Winchester, out of the vehicle. Stop here, check your reference and ready.
Here's the back of Old Boston, Winchester.
722.
Can go retag.
Pennsylvania tag, Harry Dan Kate 6918 to a gray Honda Civic, 1 occupant.
For a 15-year-old female, but the female called back and found her daughter. Disregard it.
Yeah, that's right, thanks. 812. I found out why it's open. The door does not, latch shut.
Alright, received.
15 Victor 3. Seeming complete car stop, 5200 Frankfurt, police, spot test.
Receive.
2 Frank, the 2 males involved in the robbery that were maybes. Where are they at now?
212. You're taking one home?
12, I have a Mel stop right here.
2 Frank, what's the location?
7348 Dublin.
Shot fired, 7600 Roosevelt. I got a man over there. Trying to uncover the fucking. Last year we going south. I believe he shot.
Any injuries to you? 200.
He stopped and heading south on Roosevelt. I jumped in the running rescue unit.
Receive. Caution. In the second, 7600 Roosevelt Boulevard, assist the officer, police by radio. They have a male possibly shot running into their rescue unit. Over to the priority backup. That's in the second, 7600 Roosevelt Boulevard.
Roosevelt, he's probably past Condon.
Assist the officer, police by radio. Any description, 100?
200, he jumped in the rescue wagon. When we pulled up, he took off. He's southbound on Boulevard.
Down the boulevard in the ambulance.
Priority, they're flying down the boulevard. They're at Tyson now. I'm trying to catch up to them.
I gave receive.
Supervisor, have you used caution driving radio?
Everybody use caution driving.
Did he take the rescue vehicle?
He takes the vehicle 200.
Negative.
Jump.
Razor 100. See if any discharge on police.
200.
200.
Any shots fired at police or any police discharge?
Police discharge. No.
Alright, police discharge at this male, and then the male jumped into the ambulance, correct?
Okay, we got the medic. It's not stopping. It's at Harbison now.
Alright.
We're going to be at Bolton in the Roosevelt, so we'll try to get it stopped here.
Alright.
Randy, I'm over at Oxford.
Proceed.
Frank, is the medic stolen? Would you confirm that? We're stopping traffic, stuck at Harbison and the Boulevard. It's not stopping though. It's slowly rolling.
Harbison and the Boulevard, slowly rolling.
Crossing the median.
Crossing the median.
I see you crossing the median now. We're going northbound.
Going northbound now?
Alright, heading northeast, did that male? Alright, did that male steal the rescue unit?
He jumped in it. He did not steal it. 200, did that male have a gun?
Still following it.
Where you at?
Team Marty, the medic unit's going down Harbison Avenue from the district. Has 3 cars in pursuit of it.
Alright, down Harbison from the district, has 3 cars in pursuit of it.
200, I did not see a gun. He hit me with the van.
An ambulance up there?
Alright, all units stay off there, units stay off the air. Which way is this medic unit going now?
Alright, Barney, I got the air. I'm behind the medic unit. There's 3 police cars. He's at Harbison and Robbins. Harbison and Robbins going eastbound on Harbison.
Alright, eastbound.
3 cars surrounding it. I have the air. I'm behind it. I'm monitoring.
Alright, going eastbound on Harbison from Robbins. Mel's gonna be in the medic. Is this Mel armed?
He just jumped the median. He's still eastbound on Harbison. Now he's southbound on Frankfurt. On Frankfurt from Harbison.
Alright, we're going southbound on Frankfurt from Harbison, southbound on Frankfurt from Harbison. It's gonna be Mel's gonna be in the medic unit. Is this Mel armed?
Not that we're aware of, no, from 200.
3. Check with forward. Is that one of our rescue units?
Correct.
It is correct. It's going to be a white male inside.
Alright, what's the direction on this medic unit now?
If the guy has a gun inside the rescue unit.
Alright, you're still going southbound on Frankfurt?
20 miles an hour, passing calmly. Looks like he's probably en route to Frankfurt South. There's several police cars. Everybody else behind me, back off. There's a highway unit on the left side, 19 cars on the right side, and we have 2 Tom 3 behind them. Everybody else, back off.
Alright, all other units need you to back off that medic unit. They're now going southbound on Frankfurt from Conley. All other units back off of that medic unit.
We want to... I think it's stopping. I think we have it stopped. Cease 1 extra 6, attack air is up, monitor.
Alright, be advised, check air. Car standby, be advised, check air is en route, check air is en route. Do we have a location on this medic unit now?
Cheltenham.
We're going southbound on Frankfurt, approaching Cheltenham.
Down to a crawl. We're about 2 miles an hour. We can get in contact with who's inside that. Team Marty just took off again. Keep starting and stopping.
Alright, what's his location now?
Team Marty, we're at Frankfurt and Cheltenham. Southbound. He's making a left on Cheltenham. We're now eastbound on Cheltenham.
Alright, we're now going eastbound on Cheltenham from Frankfurt, eastbound on Cheltenham from Frankfurt. All units stay off the air except for the following unit.
Going about 25 miles an hour. We're approaching Charles.
It's going eastbound on Cheltenham, approaching Charles. Eastbound on Cheltenham, approaching Charles.
Please tighten up. You gotta go one by one. Construction on Cheltenham Avenue right here, so use caution. Single line. I'm directly behind. We're approaching Charles. We're going to be crossing Charles.
Alright, now crossing Charles, eastbound on eastbound on Cheltenham, crossing Charles, this construction area.
Team Barney was still eastbound on Cheltenham approaching. We're going to be crossing urgent.
Alright, eastbound on Cheltenham, crossing urgent, eastbound on Cheltenham, crossing urgent.
We're approaching Harbison Avenue again.
Alright, be advised, we're going to be approaching Harbison, eastbound on Cheltenham, approaching Harbison.
John Sheriff, we'll give you the badge number.
Alright. Do we have radio to 200, radio to 200 on the air?
They're here with me, lady. They're okay. There's no injuries to police.
Alright. Which is the...
Harbison Avenue. Going around vehicles. And he's taking a left on Harbison. We're going northbound on Harbison. Northbound on Harbison.
Alright, going to be northbound on Harbison from Cheltenham.
The rescue unit. Be advised, he is operating the rescue unit.
Alright, units be advised, this is going to be operating the rescue unit northbound on Harbison from Cheltenham.
Barney, we're northbound on Harbison on the wrong side. Several vehicles behind. We're 25 miles an hour north on Harbison.
And we're going northbound on Harbison from Cheltenham, northbound on Harbison from Cheltenham. Alright, 2 Barneys.
J-Band, get in contact with the medics.
We're in contact with them now, sir.
Alright, Barney, just sped up. We're crossing calmly.
Alright, be advised, going to be crossing calmly. Be advised from, fire board, be advised, the medics are not in that ambulance. Just going to be the mouth.
2 Barney, guys.
Alright, 2 Barney, do you have that discharging officer's badge number?
Back her up.
That is correct. Take care of it.
Okay, 2501, badge number 25.
Be approaching Frankfurt Avenue, going to be on Harbison, approaching Frankfurt.
In the light, he's going to get involved. Hang on. Never mind. They stopped.
TJ. Alright, what's the location now, sir?
One X-ray. See if we can get some units in front of that rescue unit to block traffic.
Alright, we have units.
Robbins.
Alright, it's going to be crossing Robbins now. On Harbison, crossing Robbins. We have units that can get in front of that medic.
Hey, we're trying to get in front of it now. Every time we go in front of it, he takes the median and goes in the other lane of traffic. Northeast X-ray, do not block that, Chris. There's traffic involved.
Alright, units be advised from Northeast 1 X-ray, do not block the ambulance. Do not block the ambulance. Try to block traffic off. What's the direction of this medic now?
We were westbound on Harbison, approaching the boulevard.
Are you still westbound on Harbison?
Some people up at the boulevard stop traffic at the boulevard. Harbison and Revere.
Alright, be advised, we're now on Harbison, approaching Revere. Harbison, approaching Revere. Alright, we're going north.
Austin.
Alright, what's the location?
Barney just went around us again.
On Harbison towards the boulevard.
We got units all around it.
Alright, what's that location now, sir? Be advised, we only need 15 Barney on the air, only 15 Barney on the air.
I think he's going to go northbound on the boulevard. North on the boulevard. Alright,
going northbound on the boulevard.
Down the boulevard, northbound at Harbison Avenue.
You're going to be on the inner or outer lane, sir, inner or outer lane?
It's on the outer lanes of the boulevard, northbound.
Now on Roosevelt Boulevard, outer lanes, northbound on Boulevard, outer lanes. Have units please block off all entryways into the boulevard.
Good control, you tack air up?
Take care, alright, be advised, take care, it's pulling up. Cross lanes approaching, we're coming into the boulevard, down on northbound on the boulevard, approaching Tyson, northbound boulevard.
Okay, he just said hi.
Radio to take care.
Police car, I think, northbound on the boulevard, Tyson kept going, now he's northbound again.
Alright.
High rate of speed.
Alright,
okay, you're on the we're going now.
Units be advised to go westbound on Cotman, approaching from the boulevard.
Lanes of the boulevard, trying to leave in between traffic.
Alright, units be advised, we're getting conflicting. Is he going, is the mail going westbound? 15 Barney, is the mail going westbound on Cotman?
Check at gas station right now. At the Cotman, he hit a few cars already. Give him a few seconds. Ram in a few cars. He's going eastbound on Cotman. Going back towards the boulevard. Still east on the Cotman Avenue.
Alright, going eastbound on Cotman from the boulevard. I only need 15 Barney. Radio to 15 Barney.
Still westbound. Eastbound, sorry.
Browse. Alright, going westbound on Cotman, crossing Browse. Westbound on Cotman, crossing Browse.
East.
Okay, be advised he's then going eastbound on Cotman, crossing Browse.
Now, are they above the rescue unit?
All units stand by. All units.
We're involved. He totaled our car. T-boned us
Right now.
Alright, radio to tech air.
Some Battersby. He's stopping traffic. So he's going again.
All units stand by.
Is Tech Air call?
All units stand by. All units stand by.
Everybody back off a little bit. Back off of it.
Stand by. All units stand by. Communication calls will be air tag. Is air tag. 578 934 p.m. It's your air. Air tag is your air. And again, the news is off the helicopters. Let everybody know that. They're still parallel. They're following each other.
Once again, all units stay off the air. All units stay off the air. Radio to take air. What is your location with that vehicle?
Okay, that was me talking. We're going eastbound still. Have all the units go parallel. Everybody's following each other.
Alright, we advise once east.
Please control the number of units that are in close pursuit. There's too many.
Alright, we're going now eastbound on Cotman, eastbound on Cotman. Take air. What street are you approaching on Cotman Avenue?
In about a minute.
Alright, eastbound on Cotman approaching Frankfurt, eastbound on Cotman approaching Frankfurt. Units, we need you to back down. There's too many units following. Radio to take air. Southbound on Frankfurt, southbound on Frankfurt from Cotman.
1 X-ray. Have 3 units stay with the rescue units. Everybody else drop back. Everybody else drop back. 3 only with this rescue unit at this point. Tech Air calls it.
Alright. Frankfurt approaching Princeton. Frankfurt approaching Princeton. We only need 3 units surrounding this vehicle. 3 units surrounding this medic.
I get him. Directly behind it. I don't know who's behind us.
Right here. Northeast 1 X-ray. I'm going to put the car back. Everybody behind me, back off a little bit.
All units stand by, please. Air tag is the communications calling this. All units use defensive driving. Tag there, proceed with your location, please. The J-Band will try to give it to Northeast. Air tag, proceed. Tag there, we're coming up to Glenview.
Alright, we're on Cotman approaching Glenview, Cotman approaching Glenview.
Frankfurt.
Correction, Frankfurt approaching Unruh, Frankfurt approaching Unruh, going southbound. Tech air. Okay, where are you? You're still southbound on Frankfurt Avenue?
Correct, you said Unruh. He's coming up to, looks like McGee in a second.
Alright, Frankfurt approaching McGee, southbound on Frankfurt approaching McGee.
Charlie 5, while TAC Air has a visual, you have to control the number of close pursuit. Call the other ones off.
Alright, all units other than the 3 following fall back. We only need 3 units following this medic. All other units fall back.
Tech, I'll try to give you vehicle numbers that are close and everybody else needs to back off. Give me a second.
Thank you, sir.
Charlie 5, raise that 2nd district supervisor and get everybody else to back off.
2 Billy, Northeast 1 X-ray. Northeast 1 X-ray.
Off and back off.
Take care.
Tom 1, whoever's using Tom 1, turn that siren off. Northeast 1 X-ray. What's far back? Off office. This rescue unit.
Once again, all other units other behind 15B Barney, back off. All units behind 15B Barney, back off. Alright, be advised, we're southbound on Frankfurt, crossing Harbison, southbound on Frankfurt, crossing Harbison. All units behind 15B Barney using 15 Tennessee Charlie, back off.
Frankfurt Avenue, back off. And on the Frankfurt from Harbison, it's a 24th district car. Have them back off.
Be able to take it.
24th district, not needed. Back off. Northeast 1 X-ray. Back off.
Behind 15B Barney, back off. All units behind 15B Barney, back off. Alright, be advised, we're southbound on Frankfurt, crossing Harbison, southbound on Frankfurt, crossing Harbison. All units behind 15B Barney using 15 Tennessee Charlie, back off.
Frankfurt Avenue, back off. And on the Frankfurt from Harbison, it's a 24th district car. Have them back off.
Be able to take it.
24th district, not needed. Back off. Northeast 1 X-ray. Back off.
Once again.
Unit. Tech stays on it.
Take care. What's your location now? Alright, eastbound on Devereaux approaching Harbison. Eastbound on Devereaux approaching Harbison.
Come to Harbison, I'll let you know what he does here.
Okay.
Crossing over Harbison.
I'm now crossing Harbison. Take care. 15 miles per hour. Keep going, Devereaux.
That's a safe speed. Get the other ones to back off.
Alright, once again, all units back off.
Street, he's still going eastbound on Benner.
Alright, going eastbound on Benner. Eastbound on Benner.
Hey, can you try to go back? I know you've been going over to far northeast, but everybody go parallel. We have like 15 cars following. Doesn't make any sense.
Alright, once again, we need all units to back off. All units back off of this rescue unit. Too many units.
Heck, we're still going eastbound. On Benner. Up to Dittman.
Eastbound on Benner, you're approaching Dittman.
Or he stopped. I thought he was going to bail out for a second.
Alright, what's the location now? Alright, take care.
Dittman now. Yep.
Alright, he's on Benner and Dittman, or is he on Jackson and Dittman?
On Benner. He's still going east. He should be coming up to Tarsdale.
One Benner approaching Dittman. Eastbound on Benner approaching Dittman. Take care. How many units do we have surrounding this?
Upbound.
Charlie 5, I repeat, as long as TAC Air has a visual, the other units have to back off.
Yes, sir.
Car stand by once again from Charlie 5. All other units behind 15 Barney, back off. All units behind 15 Barney, back off.
Here, he's southbound on Tarsdale coming up to Hell.
To be advised, the male has an object in his hand southbound on Torresdale.
On Tarsdale still.
Alright, on Torresdale, approaching Sheltonham. Torresdale, approaching Sheltonham. Be advised that unit male has something like some object in his hand. Use caution. Radio to 15 Barney, you have a message?
Over east there, have them resume. Lights on, not in the pursuit. Man said, or 15
Radio to TAC Air, proceed.
everybody behind him is out of the pursuit.
Torresdale, approaching Harbison. Southbound Torresdale, approaching Harbison. Off the air. Alright, be advised, Miles. Now he's making a right on Harbison from Torresdale towards Dittman.
Northeast, have officers.
Westbound on Harbison approaching Sanger. Westbound on Harbison approaching Sanger. Charlie 5, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Westbound on Harbison. Westbound on Harbison, crossing Sheltonham.
Alright, northeast, 1 X-ray.
Radio to...
Alright, stop the pursuit right now. Stop the pursuit on this threat. Everybody else, back off now.
Once again, all units advised from Charlie 5, back off. All units in reference from Charlie 5, back off. Only unit monitoring is TAC Air.
Northeast 1 X-ray. I got highway units in front of me. Have them back off. 1519, back off.
Alright, on Torresdale, approaching Walker. On Torresdale, approaching Walker.
Case to make an announcement, have, what was it, 2 Barney that was following him?
Clear.
Highway 1 Barney. Right now. I want this guy to see if he can stop on his own.
It wasn't. Everybody else back off.
Alright, be advised.
Listen.
Be advised, we have northeast and far northeast open. Alright, once again, we need all units to back off. All units back off. TAC Air, what is the location of that vehicle now?
We're coming up to Frankfurt again, on Harbison. I'll let you know what he does here.
On Harbison approaching Frankfurt. Harbison approaching Frankfurt.
Crossing over Frankfurt.
We're crossing over Frankfurt on Harbison.
Charlie 5, while TAC Air has a visual, I don't want any marked in close pursuit.
Alright.
All sir, for the vehicles, we're still following it. He's still crossing over Robbins.
Alright, he's on Harbison, crossing Robinson.
Northeast X-ray. I got one car that still got its lights on behind this unit. This rescue unit. Have everybody turn off their lights and back off this.
Once again, from Charlie 5, we need all units to back off.
Chief Frank, I'm being told by Fireboard he's on their radio. Do we have anybody negotiator trained on the air to have the fire department radio?
Randy, I'm a negotiator.
Alright, TAC Air.
Boulevard. Give me a second. There's a traffic jam here at the boulevard. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to cut through the parking lot or ram cars.
Alright.
Hey, where is he?
TAC Air.
Somewhere up to the boulevard, sir. Either he's going to make a right or cross over the boulevard.
Alright, Harbison and the Boulevard, Charlie House. Harbison and the Boulevard.
He looks like he's going to be going northbound on the boulevard on the...
Alright, northbound outer lanes on the boulevard, northbound on the outer lanes on the boulevard.
They close, the cars try to take the inner lane.
Alright, units be advised, he's going to be on the inner lanes or the outer lanes now, sir?
He's on the outer. Just have vehicles coming behind to take the inner lane. They're not behind her. There's no cars with lights on. They're just behind him. Maybe half a block.
Alright, units coming up behind me, need you to take the inner lanes. No, it's going to be on the outer lanes, northbound on the boulevard.
Alright, he's still northbound. He's coming up to, looks like, will be Tyson in a second on the boulevard.
Northbound on the boulevard is Tyson. Northbound boulevard coming up on Tyson.
Charlie 5, the marked units have to keep their distance and let TAC Air tell us where he is.
Alright, once again, we need all marked units to keep your distance. All marked units, keep your distance. Take care. Where are we coming up on now?
Cross Tyson. Give me a second to be coming up to Princeton Avenue and St. Vincent in a second.
Alright, northbound on the boulevard, approaching Princeton and St. Vincent. 15 Barney.
Still have 24th District cars up here pursuing this vehicle. Have them resume.
Alright, be advised, northbound on the boulevard, approaching Cotman. Northbound on the boulevard, approaching Cotman. All marked units need you to back off, stand down.
Alright, stop. Whoever's in 2-1 and Highway 22, back off.
All units stand by. All units stand by. All units back off this vehicle. Turn off your lights. Air tag has the vehicle. Air tag has the vehicle. All units back off. Turn off your lights.
Cat through so he can try to get in front of this rescue.
Okay, we're coming up to
Highway 1X.
Alright, we're going on the boulevard, approaching Lexington, northbound, approaching Lexington.
Alright, Centon 1.
Give me a second on the street.
Alright, northbound passing Lexington, northbound passing Lexington. We need all units to stay off the air. The only unit on the air is Tech Air.
We're coming up to Ryan.
Northbound Boulevard, passing Ryan. Northbound on the boulevard, coming up on Ryan. Outer lane.
I'm directly behind the rescue unit by myself. Do not pass me.
That's the most.
Alright, 10 to 15 miles an hour northbound on the boulevard, approaching Ron.
Shorty 5 is going very slow, so just let TAC Air, the only ones in close pursuit. Mark units should be way back.
Alright, TAC Air comes to Ron. I'll let you know what he does. He's slowing up. We're still north. Making a left on Ron. Bound. Cross. He's going to continue to cross over. Staying on Ron.
Alright, westbound on Ron, westbound on Ron from the boulevard, westbound on Ron, 10 to 15 miles an hour. All marked units stay back, all marked units stay back. Only one following should be Tech Air at a close proximity.
I am directly behind the rescue unit.
Good. On Ron.
Alright, still going westbound on Ron. Where are you approaching?
Past Eastwood, coming up to Bustleton.
Alright, past Eastwood, coming up on Bustleton, past Eastwood, coming up on Bustleton on Ron.
Okay, he crossed over Bustleton.
Alright, crossing Bustleton on Ron.
Still on Ron, coming up to Large.
Alright, on Ron, coming up on Large, Ron, coming up on Large.
So make sure we're doing about 25 miles an hour.
Alright.
A block behind you.
25 miles per hour coming up on Castor on Ron, coming up on Castor on Ron. Behind this medic other than northeast, 1 X-ray.
We're going left on Castor. No, he's making a U-turn. Hold on a second. Stuck in the middle of the highway. No, he's in the ramp cars or not again. Now he's still on Castor.
Alright, he's going which way on Castor? Be advised that must have been southbound.
Ripley.
Alright, southbound on Castor approaching Ripley, southbound on Castor approaching Ripley. Alright, be advised that Mel has a radio in his hand.
This might be a silly question. We know what fuel's left on this medic. Did the medics know?
Alright, stand by.
He's coming up to southbound.
Alright, still southbound on. He's southbound on which street, sir?
Alright, he's coming up to Chandler Street. Still on Castor.
Alright, Castor and Chandler, on Castor, approaching Chandler Street.
Still on Castor.
Alright, we're still on Castor.
That's 25. How's your fuel?
Tech Air?
I can't hear what you said, but we crossed over Glendale.
Alright, from Charlie 5, how's your fuel?
We're good for another hour.
Okay, be about Charlie 5, good for another hour. We're going Castor approaching Glendale.
25. They're good for now, and that means only they are following this vehicle. I don't want any ground units involved.
Alright, be advised from Charlie 5, no ground units, only Tech Air.
Bly on Castor.
Alright, Castor approaching, crossing Bly, Castor crossing Bly.
We're coming to Cotman again. I'll let you know he does a Cotman.
Alright, be advised we're going to be approaching Cotman on Castor.
Give me speeds again.
I think he's about 10 or 15 now. He made a left on Cotman going eastbound.
Alright, eastbound on Cotman, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Eastbound on Cotman, to 15 miles an hour from Bly.
25, okay. Only TAC Air. We're following this car. Only TAC Air.
Alright, once again, only Tech Air is to be monitoring or following this vehicle. Only Tech Air is to be following this vehicle.
So we're coming up to the shopping center, I guess at Horrocks. Old car 15 DC, he's controlling the vehicles.
Hey, eastbound on Cotman, approaching Horrocks. Eastbound on Cotman, approaching Horrocks.
Charlie 5, raise the supervisor on the divisional band. Just let them know I only want TAC air. No more units.
Alright, Nathan 1X. Northeast 1X.
TAC air, so to cut you off. He's crossing. Actually, he's making a left on the Bustleton.
Alright, be advised, he's making a left onto Bustleton. Going northbound on Bustleton from Cotman. Northbound on Bustleton from Cotman. Northeast 1X. Be advised from Charlie 5. Only TAC air to be following this vehicle.
Still on Bustleton. We come up to Bly in a second.
Alright, eastbound on Bustleton approaching Bly. Highway 1X from Northeast 1X. We need you to back off, sir.
Charlie 5, he's going slow. TAC air can handle it. If and when he bails out, then we'll have the ground units get involved.
Alright.
For Shellmeyer from Bustleton. Still on northbound.
Alright, northbound on Bustleton crossing Shellmeyer. Northbound on Bustleton crossing Shellmeyer. Once again, we need all ground units to back off.
And Bustleton.
Northbound on Bustleton approaching Florence. Northbound on Bustleton approaching Florence. Once again, all ground units back off.
Evil on Bustleton.
Alright, northbound on Bustleton approaching Naval.
Okay, still continuing northbound. Coming up to Hartel.
Alright, northbound on Bustleton approaching Hartel. Northbound on Bustleton approaching Hartel.
I think he's slowing up. He picked up a little bit again. Still like 10 or 15 at the most.
Alright, still northbound on Bustleton from Hartel, 10 to 15 miles an hour.
Going to Borbeck.
Alright, now approaching Borbeck. Northbound approaching Borbeck.
He just crossed over. Come up to Lonely.
Approaching Lonely. Northbound on Bustleton approaching Lonely. 10 to 15.
Yeah, he's driving pretty slow.
Alright, we're about to be approaching Borbeck, northbound on Bustleton.
More cars. Have people back off.
Take it where we at now. We're in Bustleton. Be Fuller at Bustleton. Fuller in Bustleton. Are we still going northbound on Bustleton? We're northbound on Bustleton, crossing Sandwood. Approaching on Bustleton. Hoffnagel approaching Hoffnagel on Bustleton. Is he still 10 to 15? Still 10?
Say that is correct.
Hoffnagel approaching Kastner on Hoffnagel approaching Kastner. Alright, westbound on Hoffnagel, Charleston Kastner.
One extra. Whoever just pulled in behind the rest unit, back off. Stay away from the back of the unit.
Once again, all marked units back off. All marked units back off. Alright, southbound was at Levitt. Correction, southbound on Loretto. Southbound on Loretto. Loretto passing Solly. On Loretto passing Solly.
He's becoming to Fuller, still on Loretto.
Southbound on Loretto approaching Fuller. Southbound on Loretto approaching Fuller.
Alright, he's coming up to Ron. Oh, you know he does it wrong.
Alright, southbound on Loretto approaching Ron. Southbound on Loretto approaching Ron. Which unit came over looking for Spike from State Police?
Highway 25. The State Police is around. We see if they can spike this guy.
Alright, where would you want to make?
Southbound on Loretto. To Griffith in a few seconds.
Alright, southbound on Loretto approaching Griffin. Southbound on Loretto approaching Griffin. Where would you want the State Police to set up the spike?
Here he's still southbound. Treat a sec.
Alright, we're still southbound on Loretto. Which highway unit came over requesting State Police, and where would you want them to set up?
Wherever TAC air is following, if anybody has communication with them.
What's the Hartel now? Gonna be, Lansing.
Alright, be advised we're going to be passing Lansing on Loretto. Passing Lansing on Loretto.
Charlie 5, no marked units in pursuit anymore, correct?
Tucker, that's correct. Tucker, he's still southbound, coming up to Florence.
Be advised, southbound on Loretto, passing Florence, southbound on Loretto, and Florence.
Approximate speed?
Take care.
Same, sir. He's still southbound on Loretto.
Alright, still 10 to 15.
That's correct. He'll be coming up to Shellmeyer.
Alright, Charlie 5, still 10 to 15 miles an hour.
Okay, therefore we only need TAC air.
Alright, be advised, all units.
Hold on a second, I don't know what he's trying to do here.
Alright, be advised, it's going to be a Shellmeyer and Loretto. Once again, all units back off, only TAC air to be following this vehicle.
He should be coming up to Bly. He's not on the move again, southbound.
Alright, southbound on Loretto, approaching Bly. Southbound on Loretto, approaching Bly.
All the cars on Loretto back off.
Alright, all cars on Loretto back off.
Coming up to Cotman shortly. On.
Once again, all units on Loretto back off.
He's going to Cotman now.
Alright, southbound on Loretto, passing Cotman.
Alright, got firemen out there trying to block traffic for us.
Southbound, once again, southbound, we're still passing Cotman.
On Englewood, and then it'll be Wellington.
Alright, southbound, coming up on Englewood, southbound, coming up on Englewood.
Crossing over Wellington, then it'll be St. Vincent next. But now, let's either touch the right, make a right or a left. Intersection. Now he's southbound. On Loretto still.
Southbound on Loretto, passing Wellington. Southbound on Loretto, passing Wellington.
That's true.
Alright, is he on Friendship or is he still on Loretto?
I didn't turn off yet. He's still on Loretto, passing Friendship. Should be coming out to break soon.
Alright, on Loretto, passing Friendship, on Loretto, passing Friendship. The only unit on the air should be Tag Air.
Alright, he should be coming out to Tyson in a second.
Alright, on Loretto, approaching Tyson, Loretto, approaching Tyson.
Crossed over Tyson. Still set down. That'll be Longshore.
Alright, passing Tyson, coming up on distance.
He's passing Longshore in a second.
Alright, the advisor going to be passing Longshore. On Loretto, passing Longshore.
Take a left at Longshore towards the bull, towards Cotman.
Alright, the advisor, he's on Longshore now.
Where's on Castor?
Alright, he's on Longshore towards Castor and Castor.
Northeast 1 X-ray. How do these units back off of this rescue unit?
Large, on Castor, approaching large. Once again, units back off. All units back off. All units, all ground units back off of this medic unit. Approaching Horrocks, east on Longshore, approaching Horrocks. Take air, can you see what unit that is that's around that medic unit?
Good morning. We have everybody backed off. Have a highway unit stop passing us and backing off.
Okay. What's the location now with it? And we still 10 to 15?
Correct.
On Longshore, crossing Bustleton, on Longshore, crossing Bustleton.
Just make it a right on the Bustleton.
Sorry, I'm going northbound on Bustleton.
That'll be southbound towards the boulevard. He's not at the boulevard yet, but towards the boulevard.
Alright, southbound on Bustleton, approaching the boulevard. Southbound on Bustleton, approaching the boulevard.
Going to oncoming traffic off Bustleton. I'll tell you what he does in a second. He's going to be turning left on the Harbison towards the boulevard.
Okay, he's on Harbison from Bustleton, approaching the boulevard. Eastbound on Harbison, approaching the boulevard.
Just want to make that Bearcat near here.
Just make it a right on the Bustleton.
Sorry, I'm going northbound on Bustleton.
That'll be southbound towards the boulevard. He's not at the boulevard yet, but towards the boulevard.
Alright, southbound on Bustleton, approaching the boulevard. Southbound on Bustleton, approaching the boulevard.
Going to oncoming traffic off Bustleton. I'll tell you what he does in a second. He's going to be turning left on the Harbison towards the boulevard.
Okay, he's on Harbison from Bustleton, approaching the boulevard. Eastbound on Harbison, approaching the boulevard.
Just want to make that Bearcat near here.
Mark units in pursuit. None. Just back there.
Alright.
And then crossing over, and I still on Harbison.
Alright, the advisor going to be on Harbison from the boulevard, on Harbison from the boulevard. Once again, all units back off. We need no units pursuing this medic unit.
Still on Harbison. Coming up the Revere in a second.
On Harbison, approaching Revere. Harbison, approaching Revere. Whichever second unit is behind that medic unit needs you to back off.
He's in second district now, still on Harbison.
Alright, they're on Harbison, passing Levick. On Harbison, passing Levick. The advisor, we're in contact with the state. They're going to be setting up the spikes between Bridge and Cotman.
Shorty Father, okay, no Mark units behind us, correct?
That's correct.
Alright, so about a block and a half away, sir. He's crossing over Robbins now, still on Harbison. Actually, he's going to be making a right. Give me a second.
We'll
come out to Frankfurt Avenue.
Alright, the advisor is going to be coming out on Frankfurt.
Give me 1 second, he goes over to Frankfurt or not. Okay, he crossed over, he's going to be heading out to Frankfurt Avenue.
Heading out to Frankfurt from Harbison?
Thursday, I guess it is. Passing the Burger King. He's coming up to Frankfurt in a second.
Alright, the advisor is going to be passing that Burger King on Frankfurt Avenue from Harbison.
Crossing over Frankfurt. Then he's going to be making, I believe it's Benner Road. Benner again. Give me 1 second. My map isn't keeping up.
Alright, this is Frankfurt approaching Benner. Frankfurt approaching Benner. Southbound on Mulberry approaching Comley. Southbound on Mulberry approaching Comley. Be on Comley approaching Frankfurt. On Comley approaching Frankfurt area. Not that we know. Alright, where is he stopping at? Take care. Stopping at Comley and Battersby. Comley and Battersby. Up on Frankfurt from Comley, coming up on Frankfurt from Comley. Alright. Northbound on Frankfurt, 5 miles per hour. Right, northbound on Frankfurt, approaching Harbison. Northbound on Frankfurt, approaching the Jiffy Lube parking lot at Harbison Avenue. The male pulling into a parking spot in the parking lot. The male's getting out of the vehicle.
He just ran his watch down. Get away from that! Get away from that thing!
Units back off, take care. What's the location? Is he back in the medic? The male's on Frankfurt Avenue.
The man was saved, but he kept going. He ran over a police car.
On Benner, eastbound on Benner. I be advised they were setting up the strip at Cotman Avenue.
733, be advised in the first court behind the medic.
Alright, he's on Benner approaching Charles. On Benner approaching Charles.
Northeast 1 X-ray.
Alright, once again, we need all marked units to back off. All marked units to back off of this medic unit. Tech Air. What is the location on this medic now, sir? Alright, be advised, Benner and Harbison.
15 morning.
Alright, be advised, you made a right on a Harbison from Benner. Right on a Harbison from Benner. Outbound on Harbison from Benner. Back off. 7th District unit, back off of that medic.
Avenue, Black Light Battery Speed. I got a highway car.
Please caution, be advised, going to be no overheads on that medic now. He's going to be on Frankfurt at Benner.
Pursuing this vehicle at all. I have to call it so we can shadow it. I don't want nobody else behind this vehicle.
Radio to take care. What's the location now? We need all units to stay off the air. All units stay off the air. 7th District unit, come from behind that medic unit. Take care. What's the location? All Harbison.
733, be advised in the 100.
Alright, Harbison passing signal. Again, all units stay off the air. Only unit on the air is Tech Air. Only unit on the air is Tech Air. Tech Air, what's the location? Alright, southbound on Harbison approaching Torresdale. Alright, he's going southbound on Harbison, still approaching Torresdale.
2 morning, call the front.
1 X-ray. Everybody stay behind me. We're a block away.
Alright, units, he's still on Harbison, going to be still on Harbison. Is he approaching, what is this, bridge?
This is 1 X-ray. See if we can get that ramp to 95 and shut down.
Alright, be advised, he's still southbound on Harbison. Tacony from Harbison, northbound on Tacony from Harbison. Alright, he's going to be southbound on Tacony. Is he still on Tacony? Jay to take care? Alright, we hear you now. Alright, be advised he's going to be underneath 95. Take care. Can you see the name on that tow truck operator? Or do we know the name of that tow truck company that's with it? Alright, making a right on the Harbison from Bridge. The name of that tow truck company? Okay.
Highway 12, it's greater, telling greater.
Alright, be advised, if we have that tow truck officer there, we need you to back off. Alright, which way are we going now? Alright, on Harbison approaching Sanger,
Northeast 1 X-ray. We gotta get rid of these tow trucks. They're making them freaking go crazy.
Alright, on Harbison approaching Beankirk. What's the speed on this medic? On Harbison approaching Jackson.
So I got a highway unit can come here and try to stop this tow truck up in front of me.
Alright, take care.
You go try to stop this tow truck, get him off this.
Passing calmly on Harbison, calmly on Harbison. Alright, what's the speed? Alright, he's on Harbison approaching Mulberry, approximately 25 miles per hour. Alright, approaching Frankfurt on Harbison. That is correct. Take care, just a check short. Okay, it's no marked units. 25, no marked units are around this medic yet. Alright, approaching Robbins, anybody slowing down. Alright, on Harbison approaching Levick.
Alright, it's gonna be approaching the boulevard again on Harbison.
Alright, you be advised Mills approaching the boulevard on Harbison, passing Levick.
Team morning, be advised, his front driver's side tire is flat. He's walking.
Yeah, 2 state troopers that are set.
Alright, be advised he's coming up on the boulevard. Be advised his front driver's tire is going to be out. You know, units, if they're going in to go in on the inner lanes of the boulevard. Take care. Northbound outer lanes, Roosevelt Boulevard, northbound outer lanes.
All 15 district units resume from this
northbound on the boulevard, passing Unruh. Northbound on the boulevard, coming up on Unruh. We're at 20 miles an hour. Alright, 20, 30 miles an hour, northbound, outer lanes. Is he, up to en route yet? Alright, be advised when you're coming up on Tyson, 20, 30 miles an hour. Alright, northbound, inner lanes, Boulevard, crossing Tyson, 20, 30 miles an hour. Alright, northbound, crossing Tyson, inner lanes. Alright, inner lanes, passing St. Vincent, coming up on Cotman. Alright, still going north. Once again, all units back off. All units back off. Still going northbound on the boulevard. Once again, all marked units back off of the medic.
A state trooper coming up on the outer lane, just past Cotman.
Northbound inner lanes passing Sandy Ford. Northbound inner lanes passing Sandy Ford.
Highway, back off a little bit. Back up to me.
Alright, northbound coming up on Revere. Northbound coming up on Revere. Once again, all units back off. All units back off. Highway units back off.
22, back off a little bit.
Northbound inner lanes approaching Ryan and Browse. Northbound inner lanes approaching Ryan.
Back up. See if state police can get this guy. Ryan right now.
Mike.
Alright, be advised, northbound on the boulevard. Units don't pass Ryan. Be advised, the strips are down.
Spike them. That was a good spike. He blew his tires.
Alright. Stay behind him. Stay behind him. Stay behind him. Let the tires deflate.
Be advised, he's on the outer lanes. On the outer lanes approaching Ron. Outer lanes approaching Ron.
15, 17, back off. He's going in the parking lot right here.
He cut through the gas station at Ron. Gas station at Ron. Once again, all units back off. All units back off.
Alright. He's cutting back through. He's going past the checkers.
Alright, be advised, he's making a U-turn on Ron. U-turn on Ron. Northbound outer lane from Ron.
Back off him.
All units back off. Northbound on the boulevard. He's coming, northbound from Ron. Alright, be advised, northbound, he's going to be approaching home circle. Northbound approaching home circle. Once again, units back off. Be advised, you let the state trooper go through. Taking the right on the home circle. Right on the home circle. Going eastbound on home. Eastbound on home. Be advised, the tires are coming off of the medic unit. 213, whoever's using 213, back off. Whoever's using 213, back off. Eastbound on home, be advised, this medic unit lost a tire. To Nazareth on home circle, passing Nazareth Hospital.
Alright, way back up a little bit. Back up a little bit.
Alright, take it. He's still on home?
Alright, let the trooper by.
Yes.
Alright, he's on home. He's on home, coming up on Winchester. Alright, the trooper is in front of that vehicle.
Troopers are about 4 cars back. They got the lights on. Let them up. Troopers through, guys.
Everybody goes through the right lane. Let the trooper through. Lane.
Alright, we can all use to let the trooper through. Let the state trooper through. What is the location on that vehicle now? Take care.
Alright, trooper's next to me right now. We're behind us.
Alright, that's just...
We're doing about 20 miles an hour.
Alright, still on home avenue, still on home avenue. That's the state trooper behind that medic.
Northeast 1 X-ray, that is correct. Me and the trooper.
Alright, be advised, you're going to be coming up on home circle, be advised there's a state trooper behind the medic. Units need you to stand down. All Philly police units, stand down. Alright, Charlie 5 receives. It's going to be the state troopers behind them, only approaching Walsh Road. Alright.
1 X-ray, all 3 units stay behind me.
Alright, once again, we need only take care. Alright, be advised, we're going to be on Walsh passing the school, on Walsh passing the elementary school.
He's 1 X-ray. Just be advised, the male is bleeding from it looks like the leg. He has a gunshot wound to the leg.
Here, the location now. Alright, on Walsh crossing Tolbert, on Walsh crossing Tolbert. Once again, no Philly PD are to be following this vehicle. No Philly PD are to be following this medic unit. On Walsh crossing Tolbert, and this is WPRW 578 is 1031.
Northeast 1 X-ray. Just be advised, we're back down to about 10 miles an hour now.
Alright, once again, per Charlie 5, no Philly PD are to be behind this.
Yeah. I'll get you behind.
Only unit on there is to be take care. What's the location now? On the left on the Manchester from Walsh. Left on the Manchester from Walsh. It's slowing down. Onto Walnut Hill, making a left onto Walnut Hill. That hill from, which way on Walnut Hill?
Northeast 1 X-ray. See for the rescue unit right now.
Alright, southbound on Walnut Hill, approaching the, alright, 10 miles an hour on Walnut Hill, southbound. Take care, is there anything in front of that medic, take care? If there's nothing in front of the medic, still southbound on Walnut Hill. Alright, he's gonna be making a left on the Tolbert going towards Welsh, left on the Tolbert going towards Welsh. Welsh from Tolbert, Welsh on Welsh, making a left on the Welsh from Tolbert. Michael Road, 10 miles an hour. He's on Michael, or at Michael Road from Welsh, 10 miles an hour. Michael, on Wells, approaching Michael, 10 miles an hour. Alright, he's going which way on Wells now? Is he still? No, still on Wells. Alright, on Wells, coming up on Manchester. Alright, he's coming up, he's making a left on the Manchester from Wells. Left on the Manchester from Wells. Charlie 5, do you want the unit to start in? You want the units to start in?
Got 2 Philly cops directly behind that rescue unit. Tell them to get away from the unit.
Northeast 1, stand by. Northeast 1, stand by. 1 second, please. Charlie 5, what was your message, sir? Units be advised from Charlie 5, no marked units until he exits the vehicle. No marked units until he exits the vehicle. Whichever Philly PD unit that is, back off. He's on Walnut coming up. Be advised, he's at Walnut Hill coming up on Talbot. Walnut Hill coming up on Talbot. Walnut Hill on Talbot.
Everybody stay away from the back and the front of that car.
Alright, all units stay away from the back of the vehicle. All units stay away from the back of the vehicle.
Northeast 1 X-ray, we got that male. Keep in custody.
Alright, what's the location? That is correct. Be advised, he's at Walnut Hill coming up on Talbot. Walnut Hill coming up on Talbot. Walnut Hill on Talbot.
Everybody stay away from the back and the front of that car.
Alright, all units stay away from the back of the vehicle. All units stay away from the back of the vehicle.
Northeast 1 X-ray, we got that male. Keep in custody.
Alright, what's the location? That is correct. What's the location? What is the location? Alright. Alright, be advised. In reference to the pursuit, be advised, apprehension has been made. Walnut Hill and Talbot. That's once again all units responded to the pursuit. Be advised, apprehension made. Walnut Hill and Talbot. WPRW 578. Time is now 10:39.
Sam 115, he's in custody. The exact address is going to be 2780 Talbot Street.
25, make sure the medic unit is guard for prints. Once we get them out, nobody touch that medic unit. Guard.
All units stand by. All units stand by. All units stand by. In reference to this car pursuit, if not location, apprehension has been made at 2780 Talbot. The ambulance is to be treated as a guard for print. At this time, unknown injuries to police. Repeating. All units in reference to this car pursuit, apprehension has been made 2780 Talbot. The ambulance is to be treated at approximate time 10:39 p.m.
It's Charlie 4.
Charlie 4, go ahead.
35, make sure.
On Charlie 5, no, I'm on location with the ambulance. I got the crime scene. Oh, I'll come up here.
Okay, Charlie 5, Charlie 4 is on. Okay, all units stand by. All units stand by. Watch your radios. All units, monitor your radios. All units stand by. Now location, 2780 Talbot. Slow it down. Apprehension has been made. And know their custody. I found a 2780 Talbot. Apprehension has been made. Unknown injuries at this time. Charlie 5, be advised. Charlie 4 is on location with that ambulance.
Charlie 5, send a wagon over there. I want him transported and secure in a wagon.
The 11, be advised. It appears that he was shot.
Charlie 5, let me know if this male is injured in any way.
He looks like he was shot. I don't know if it was due to the prior discharge of the police earlier, but it appears that he's shot in the leg. Hold it and Walnut Hill Street.
Male, the medical attention he needs.
Okay. All units. It's gonna be 2780 Talbot. Jay the 4 North, get a unit over to guard this ambulance, transporting over to the hospital for gunshot wound at this time. That vehicle is to be held full guard for print. Jay Banner, Charlie 5.
Charlie 5, what hospital is he going to?
To get this vehicle secured here, I need all units from the 15th to the 2nd to resume by number back to the district.
Do you want me to continue to ride northeast and for northeast area? You want them to take it back over?
Continue for now. What hospital is he going to?
Frankfurt Torresville, sir.
The route to where the highway unit was hit?
No vans took over there. They coordinate everything over there, sir.
Okay, Charlie 5, okay, just have the police stay with him as a prisoner. I'll send Northeast detectives and OISI to his location.
Myself and Highway 2 Barney are here with Highway 29. No, they were out of the car.
Northeast? Northeast? Alright, go ahead, Jack. Earlier, 2 Barney had a badge of that discharging officer. Can I get it? Alright, 2 Barney.
Discharger, 2501.
Got it.
561, could you raise Charlie 5?
Charlie 5.
CI6.
CI6.
Advised, I'm on location with the ambulance. Also, there was a no one action in the Common and the Boulevard. I don't know if you got that, please.
That's correct. And did we have any other officers around on Route Street? Did someone come over for another vehicle involved? Or is it just the one at Common and the Roosevelt?
So I won't want to be advised. There's another one, occurred around 9:30, one of the first ones, at 7,000 block of the Boulevard, Cotton and Tyson. I'm sorry, Boulevard and Tyson.
Receive. All right, we got Boulevard and Tyson. All right, Highway 10 was involved in Boulevard and Tyson.
Right.
Northeast 1X.
All right, 2 you going to grab that officer that discharged?
200. You were to discharge an officer, correct?
We have it here, radio. On the scene.
All right, Northeast 1X.
What was that?
Yeah, Barney's out with them on the scene.
I have stand by there. What's the location of that? Where are they at right now?
All right, 200, 7500 Roosevelt.
2600 Roosevelt in, radio.
All right, going to be 7600 Roosevelt and Roosevelt in. All right, first Northeast 1X, stand put Barney and 200.
SWAT coming over right now. So I have them stand by with the sergeant right there.
All right, Barney and 200 stand by.
Copy it, radio.
Northeast 1 X-ray. I need all 15th district units that was not involved in this to return back to their district. Also 2nd district units to resume back to their by number.
All right, all 2nd and 15th districts, not on location, return back to the 15th, resume by car number.
Isaac 1.
Isaac 1.
That's the location where they had the apprehension.
Walnut Lane, Tolbert and Walnut Hill. Tolbert and Walnut Hill. It's going to be up in the 8th.
Okay, I'm 5 minutes to route to that location.
All right, receive.
I need some tape over here at Colbert and Walnut Hill if we have it.
Put any tape, Tolbert and Walnut Hill.
1 X-ray. I do believe I got some in my car.
Receive.
Isaac 1.
Isaac 1.
Here, Charlie 5 on the air.
Charlie 5.
5. Isaac 1 to Charlie 5. So I'm leaving Northeast Detectives. We never had a chance to speak to that male, and I'm en route over to where the apprehension was. The apprehension was on Pollock Street. I'm on receipt. Thank you.
Message. Hey, sir.
Yes. Has any of our any of our police involved in accident at all as a result of this?
Not right offhand. Give me a second. Let me ask you a piece. I know earlier one of the bike units got hit.
That the rescue unit hit as far as the police vehicle. Make sure they're going to hold that as crime scene.
For Isaac 1, any vehicle that was hit. All right, you stand by. Right. Northeast and far Northeast. Any vehicles hit by this ambulance are to be held as crime scenes also.
You for 2780 Tolbert so I can get some numbers?
811, yeah. We'll be pulling up in a couple of minutes. Just that's fine.
All right.
7 times 4 Wolverine stand. What could you try and raise the off duty or try and get a call?
I have a 7th District Supervisor on the air. Can do a callback for reinstatement, please.
724 minutes out.
I have a 7th District Supervisor on the air. Can do that callback for reinstatement, please.
Meet me at the CBS on Long Street, Roman Dungan.
All right, who's
7 Barney.
7 Barney?
Can you call back?
Hold on, 724.
7 times 4. That was off.
I heard somebody coming over for Ron and Dungan.
That's correct. 724 last out. I'm at Ron and Dungan. Have a unit meet me here.
All right, Tom 4, Ron and... All right, 24, what do you have?
So I need pet stop numbers for Ray and Stanwood. And I got a purse snatch for 8010 Fernwood.
All right, so it's going to be for Ray and Stanwood, you need an investigate person, and 8010 Fernwood, you need a purse snatch.
That's correct.
All right, stand by.
Engaging with Barney, Charlie, and X-ray. I was hoping to take stuff off. My car's blocked in. I'll get out of here as soon as I can. 15 Victor Andy.
Victor Andy.
I don't know what's still early in this job. Can you do a rundown by car number to everybody's at?
We got B and C on it, sir. 1525, 650 Victor Andy, Northeast 1X.
Isaac 1.
Isaac 1, proceed, sir.
I'm on location, Tolbert and Walnut Hill.
Okay.
All right, 15 Victor Andy. You're going to book it back on that district.
All right.
7 times 4. We're on location at the CVS with the officer.
All right, I got that. I have a 7th District Supervisor on the air.
Good morning.
7 Barney, according to Jay, I have 732 involved, 6100 Frankfurt at the Burger King.
Okay. I'm tied up at the scene right now. I'll try to get a lights out supervisor over to him right now.
Receipt.
800.
100.
We're another hospital. Mileage 300. Another car, you have another car.
All right, WPW 578 1050, 821, you still in the air? You need him over there?
Jade, former piece.
Proceed.
I need an 8th District unit car to start up to 2780 Tolbert. Hold this scene at this end of that.
All right, I have 11. I have 33. 21, are you available?
21 I am.
All right, can you meet 800 at Torresdale, please, until last out gets out?
Data former piece. Can we confirm what hospital this mail is being taken to?
Already on location, Torresdale. We just got there. All right, and 724, 4 to 12. 724, 4 to 12.
1512. Hold the unseen Frankfurt and Battersea or 6100 Frankfurt. The accident at this location is being held as a crime scene.
At the Burger King, correct?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
How many units are there, and are they police units?
2 involved vehicles, both police units.
Can I have the units again, please?
Highway 2 Barn, it's going to be 732 and Highway 29.
Got it, thank you. Thank you. No injuries, just damage to the vehicle?
1512, that's correct.
I know you're busy. Everyone is busy. When you can, 3128 is going to need a call probably, so appreciate it.
Highway 2 Barn will take care of that. Also, just be advised, these officers were not inspected.
Okay.
Marty, did I hear that correct? Is 1512 involved?
No, she's got the accident at Burger King.
Okay, thank you.
Highway 1 Barney.
Hello, and Barney.
Yes, 1512, with this off of the scene. It's a pencil actor.
All right, sir. Are you on scene there too as well, sir?
That's correct.
I'd have you out on. She's going to require numbers for an accident there, 6100 Frankfurt, correct, sir?
She does not at this time. We'll get back to you. Like that's usually the end of that.
No problem, sir. I've got plenty of time. Take it. No worries. And if you can, I know everybody's busy. Just give me a second. Let me get myself in here signed on. Thank you. I'm available for anything now. I'm logged on. We're good. Stand by for a minute.
Turning around First District with a witness. Yes, to the 4-6.
You go to the first. Time is at 10, please.
811.
Last unit coming over, please.
811.
Sec 801.
811.
811. Sorry about that. It's loud in here.
What's the DC number for this job? And then call inside. Give it to 812.
All right. Is it all right to drop?
And the route out to you now.
All right. 811. Is it all right to drop it under you? Should I drop it under 812? 12. Last out. It's going to be 6693 6693.
11. All right. Just make sure 12 has it for the property.
All right. 812 got it.
Right there.
All right. Pulls me for shit. That's
724 last out.
24 last out.
Show me a route to northeast with 1 juvenile, last 3602.
All right. WPRW.
Follow.
All right. WPRW 5781057.
733, I'm going to follow 724 down the northeast.
All right. And 724, you're up. And 724, you're 4 to 12, correct?
Clear it out, man.
All right. 100, go ahead.
Information is now, I'm going to call the first desk.
100, that would be awesome. Thank you. No.
Is there a supervisor in route here?
8th District Supervisor.
Each one?
Hey, Charlie, am I going to have anybody en route to Torresdale?
Charlie, how many is it in here?
Right now, 800's looking for a supervisor to Torresdale. And then I'm sure they're going to need regular units as well.
Hey, Charlie, you're out. Where that's out?
Go ahead.
Turn around the Cotton Boulevard.
All right. All right. Hey, Charlie, at some point they're going to need relief over there to sit on them. To Barney.
Can you throw a car here ready for transportation?
280 to Barney, 412.
To the northeast. Just be about it. Stand 115. This is it.
Go down, transfer witness. You're going to have 234 last out coming in 7600 Boulevard. And you're going to have 224 solo last out coming to Cotton Boulevard. Does any other units out there need relief?
All right, anybody the 2nd District need relief out there? You need relief for last out. That's a negative, sir. Nobody responded back.
All right.
Thank you. Northeast to J, proceed. Sorry. Thank you. To Barney.
15 Barney. Can I have an 8th District? Can you go up to far northeast? I need an 8th District officer at Talbot and Walnut Hill to hold the scene here.
All right. First line.
Front flat.
J to far northeast. For that ambulance. No, if it's just the 2 fronts that are flat. 811, 833.
811. What was that?
J-Ban wants to know, can you tell me what tires are flat, please?
11. Let me walk up there. Hold on a second.
All right, J, stand by. I believe there's 2 vehicles from the 8th already out told, but hidden Walnut. Proceed, sir.
Proceed.
All right. 50 District last out supervisor in here.
Next way.
No, I was trying to get last out, sir. Can you let me know how many cars are needed for relief out there or contact headquarters?
Yeah, I'll get a hold of them. Before all this started, it was a domestic call, correct?
That was for the Boulevard, correct?
You confirm that with 2nd District?
Any 2nd District personnel on location. The 7600 Boulevard all started with a domestic or a hospital case. Let me see if I can unit history it.
My question is, was there a female involved in this domestic abuse before this started? And should we find a female?
2B, 4 to 12. 12. I note this was a domestic, and if there was a female involved, the original call for 7600 the Boulevard.
The original call was to back up the medics, but as we found out later on, there was a female that's involved that's been taken down to OSI.
So she is with police personnel, correct?
That's correct. I believe 212 West Aston with her now.
I receive that, sir. That's confirmed.
David Northeast. Proceed. For George 1X, if you have any police vehicles that were involved that are not being held, he can bring them in.
Northeast 1X, receive.
Northeast 1X, what was that?
Any 15th units that were involved that aren't being held, we have tow on J-Ban. If they need to be towed in, he's ready and willing to help out.
To my knowledge, there's no 15 district use vehicles that were involved in this.
None of them were involved?
Accident was.
Jay, receive? Receive. Thanks. 15 Barney.
To my knowledge, there was a second district Tom car involved at the Boulevard in Cottman, as well as a civilian vehicle. There was a highway unit involved at Frankfurt and Fenner. The only police vehicles I know that are involved at this time.
Alright, from what I understood from...
Right.
Alright, hold on. 1512, didn't you say 732, 3 to 11, or Highway 29 are in the parking lot at the Burger King they were involved?
1512, that's correct.
Alright, we have 732, 3 to 11, or Highway 29 at Frankfurt and Fenner in the parking lot.
Got that 12 handle on that action. So we have three police vehicles altogether involved.
Kennedy, George 1X is on our air now, sir. Is there any that need to be towed in now, or they need to be held right now?
George 1X, what I was trying to relay was, once they're done with the vehicles, if they're not drivable, contact Fleet Road Service. They'll come out and tell them that.
We're aware of that, sir. Thank you. To Dan.
Is everyone aware that he also originally struck 200 wagon for assaulting her?
I'm not aware of that, sir, no. Any injuries to the officers?
He was parked at the time, but that's how the initial thing, he banked into this and then started everything.
Where's 200 right now, sir?
7600 Boulevard.
And they're stationary, still sitting there?
Sure.
Highway 10.
Highway 10?
Yes, ma'am. My sergeant also came over. I also was involved at Tyson and the Boulevard.
So it's about 5 total between Highway 15th and the 2nd, right? 3 to 11?
280 West Hill.
I need somebody on the street involved in this for 200. The one officer is discharged. I understand he incurred an injury to his leg.
RC, just raise 2 Charlie 412 out there.
2B or 2D, Dan?
2 Barney.
I understand 200. One of the officers, I don't know if it's the one that discharged or not, had incurred an injury to his leg. Is that correct? Was he taken to the hospital?
2412, I have the officer, yes, minor complaint in his leg, injured his leg. And I'm going to take him to the hospital as soon as he's